there's a lot of pressure to have a job and be stable and settle down and have a family. It's unsettling to other people, to our parents' generation, that we don't know what we want to exactly do, or we don't have a total set plan for coming out of school.
Went to college to be a radio disc jockey, and fall semester first year I took a course called Survey of Broadcasting and thought it was the most boring thing that anyone could have ever taken, and I thought there's no way I want to do this.
In fall of 2008 was my first year at Loras. It was like right out of high school, got into Loras, came here to play football. As an 18-year-old, going to class wasn't my main priority. It was the best decision to go home.
Coming into college, I was strictly criminal justice, and I totally followed my parents' views. I really didn't have anything of my own that was like authentic to what I really thought to myself.
Coach Holminiak called me randomly and kind of presented this opportunity to come back to Loras, finish up school while getting this awesome experience coaching. If I was going to go back to school, this was the golden opportunity to do so. So then fall 2014 is when I came back.
There was a time when, you got your 4-year degree, you're an adult, go out and be an adult. We'll see you at the holidays. Parents in some cases, not all, but in some cases are friends. So come home and be a friend. It's not so much a mom and dad thing, it is we kind of almost want you to be home because then we know where you're at, and that delay into adulthood is in some ways embraced.
I'm planning on going home. That's like what I'm 99% sure about, unless some big opportunity comes and stops my life and changes it, which I'm really okay with that happening. I think for the majority of my life I've had a plan and stuck to it.
I would say this particular cohort, if you will, the millennial generation, follows a different path. So whether it's a baby boomer or even Generation X, very linear, I think, in the career path. So you've got the degree, you got the job, you stay in the job, you get promoted, maybe you switch careers, maybe not, but you kind of stay with it all the way through.
Like, I came here and wanted to be a teacher, and basically that's what I thought that was the only thing you could do with an English degree when I came here. And I've learned you can do so much more with it, which is good, because I don't know, I find that I have a lot more options now than the fall of 2014 when I got here, thinking like, you have to be a teacher.
Not knowing where I'm going to be, of course, is scary, and I don't have all the answers, which I really love to have, and I like to be in control, but I need to realize that not everything has a plan in life, and maybe the big guy upstairs has a plan, but it's okay if I'm not aware of it right now. When beginning the process of my field placement to complete my social work major, I was introduced to this VISTA position with Inclusive Dubuque.
When you're 27, things like health insurance and dental insurance come into play. And, I just wanted to be on salary and, get my own place back home and, I don't know, just kind of be as independent as possible, I guess.
I started my field placement, and within the first few days it felt like a really good position for me to take on. So then I went through the interview process for the VISTA, and that will officially begin in April. It feels good to have something to look forward to after graduation and something that's stable
and to be part of an organization like Inclusive Dubuque is just, it's going to be a really great experience, and I'm excited to start it.
I don't think that the job I'm going to get in a couple weeks is like going to be my job for the rest of my life. I doubt I even work for the same company for the rest of my life. If I do, like, that's great. That means I'm enjoying it and I'm financially stable and everything's all good. But in reality, I imagine that I'll, have different jobs, and I don't know, I don't even know if I want to do the same thing for my entire life. Like, I might go back and coach college, when I get older, because I'm gonna want to continue coaching. I'm hoping that I'll have enough flexibility with my job that I can coach like high school football, because I love, that's a passion of mine. I really enjoy coaching. This job, the jobs I'm looking for right now, I look more as like a stepping stone into my career.
The thought of persistence and all things that word means. I think that there are often times where, and myself included, you have these grandiose plans of what life's going to be, and it doesn't happen, but you stay at it. And I think that, so there's kind of the persistence, and then there's kind of the go with the flow, and being okay with that. And I think that as I often will caution, when asked to do any kind of career session, or, how do you do a resume and how do you do all that kind of stuff, I'm really the last person to come to do any kind of career planning, because as I said, I never planned my career. It happened.
I think going into your last year of college, you're never going to be prepared, whenever it may be. But I walk around our campus and I just feel this sense of home. And whether it's being here on campus or in the future being with another Duhawk alum, wherever it may be, I think there's just that overwhelming sense of community that although we may be having our last here on campus and our last homecoming and all these kind of things that come along with being in your final year, is that the relationships and the memories, they will still be a part of you.